Okay.
And I got the 401, move the 401. Sipping lemonade, though I like shade.
Kayla Got the 411. I'm back for another episode of What's Good. This week I have Stephane Clerge. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
It's so sophisticated. You gotta say it right. You gotta say Stephane Clerge. You gotta make
That's
sure
right.
you say it. Yes. So tell me, is that your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name, my birth name. You know, I was born and raised with that name.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. I know you're from New York.
Yeah, I'm from New York, born and raised from New York, Rockland County. I went to college in New York, and then I went to Nebraska, and I graduated there with a degree in education. And then I moved to California for a year, and then that was in like 2017. Came back to New York, and then so I've been in New York ever since then. So, and then just last year, I just started music again and started doing that. So yeah.
Okay, so how has COVID and everything been up there in New York? Like, is it getting better or what?
Like at first people were like, it seemed like people were dying left and right, like especially during March. I was teaching in Harlem, and like when they stopped the school, like the schooling system, I was just stuck at home, and then people were getting sick, people were dying. So it was like a really tough time. But now things are getting a little bit better, but at the same time, there's always that threat of like it rising again. So we're just trying to stay distant and wearing masks. So that's all that we can do for now. So
You say you're a teacher. What subject do you teach?
I used to teach social studies, history.
Smart. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So has COVID affected you making music? Because I know I asked a lot of artists that they're not able to go perform live. They're not able to go to the studio. So has it really affected you?
Um, as far as like making music, it hasn't really affected me, but like mentally it has, because like with everything closing down, like sometimes I don't feel like singing, I don't feel like going into the studio and making songs. So like I have all the equipment. I have like, the recording microphone, and I got the like software, but it's just been a little bit difficult, getting that started because of everything happening in the world, so it's been a little bit, it's been hard.
Okay. So how did you get into music?
How to get involved in music?
Yeah.
To be honest, it was like I remember this one particular moment, actually two times in my life. The first one, I was with my grandma, and then like I was like fake playing. I was like 4 years old, and she passed away, but rest in peace. But I was like air playing the guitar, and then she was like, "Wow, look at you! You're gonna be a star. You're gonna be something special." So that was like a seed that was planted in my heart at that early age. And then after that, I think I was like fourth or fifth grade. I was on a bus, and I started to sing randomly. And this teacher was like, "Man, you got a nice voice. You should just keep on singing." And I think those little moments just like really sparked my interest in like doing music and listening to Marvin Gaye, listening to Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley. I mean, all these guys. So I think that just sparked my curiosity in music even more.
I think that's dope, the people that you named too. You always hear people always mention the Chris Browns, but the fact that you said Marvin Gaye, I think that's just really dope. So we're gonna get. So let me ask you before we get into your single Down. Like, who are the three artists that really inspire your whole sound?
Three artists. Wow. The first one is, it got to be Mali Music for sure. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No, I seen that in your bio, and I was like, I gotta check it out.
Nah, he's fire. He's one of my greatest inspirations. Mali Music, and then I love Lauryn Hill. And then Ray LaMontagne, and then Bob Marley. Bob Marley's just his presence on the stage, so much I can learn from. So I just love his sound, his energy. So all these guys. So it's like kind of like a little bit of reggae, and then you got soul and R&B. So that's my genre right there.
So we're gonna get into your most latest single called Down.
Yeah.
I've heard it already, so I'm gonna play it.
I know my plans for you. I know your heart for me. Lay it down, all the burdens. They say you can't do it.
Remembering the times.
Break you down,
Break you down.
Yeah, come on.
So good. One of my favorite tracks.
So that was down. Heard you sing. You had to show off your vocals that you actually can sound like your track.
Let's
so
get it.
what is the whole inspiration behind Down?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
What's your inspiration behind Down, the single Down?
Down was like, my inspiration behind Down was like, at that moment, it was like November 2019. I was in the midst of transitioning. So like in the midst of I was moving to my first apartment. So like, I feel like that was a season of like just moving. So I feel like when we're moving in life, sometimes there's a lot of things that come our way to like make us doubt ourselves, you know? So the inspiration between Down was just dreaming and believing in yourself and really being down to follow your dreams, you know, and like partnering with God and just like doing that. So that was part of the whole inspiration behind Down.
My heart is like water pouring out. You build me up to overcome, so I can be free. You know the plans for me. You know what's best for me. Remembering the times you let them break you down, break you down. Just dream with me, yeah. Just dream with me. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down.
Beautiful song. So what is your whole creative process? Do you prefer just going in the studio, just being creative, whatever comes out, or do you actually write things down with the instrumental?
So you got cut out, and all I heard was instrumental.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your whole creative process? Like, do you prefer just going into the studio and just freestyling your music, or do you actually write your music down?
My creative process is like, I would say my creative process is like whatever that I'm going through, and I sing out of that place, and I try to give it like a voice. I try to give it a melody. So the first thing sometimes I do is like I listen to, if I hear a beat and I like it, I'll start writing to that. It's very rare that I write the lyrics first, but I can have an idea, and as soon as I hear the melody or that chord to that song, it just starts flowing, you know. And then from that point on, I just freestyle, and then also that freestyle becomes structured and forms a song by itself.
I like asking that question to all artists on this show because all of you guys have different ways of making your music, and I think that's amazing. Is there one person that you would love to actually collab with?
Again, I have so many.
Out in the universe, I believe it. If you say it, it's gonna happen. Just one person, like if they called you today and like, hey, Stephane, I need you to come to the studio right now.
That's Molly music. Gotta be. That's gotta be Molly music. Yeah. He calls me right now. I'm on that airplane. I'm going. Yeah.
Wait, let me search him. Molly music. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fire. He's a legend. Yeah.
Check out soon as we get off. Oh, he's handsome too. Okay. I'm gonna check as soon as we get off the call and see who this is, because now you got me curious.
Nah, he's a legend. Trust me.
You have a particular song that you recommend?
Literally all of his songs, but like you can check out World Record. That's his newest song on his album, The Book of Molly. You can check that out. Blessings is good. I mean, every song has a different feel, and you're gonna love it. So Contradiction with Jenny Aiko, so like a whole bunch of stuff he got. So yeah.
Okay. So how have your friends and family been when it comes to your musical career? Do you feel supported? Have they been there for you?
You know how family are. Like mom and dad are like, oh, you do music? Oh, that's good for that's great. Like they like they're not big on music, but they know that like I'm doing it. So like anything I need in the terms of like music, I know that I got their support. They'll come to our shows. I mean, they'll listen to my music. So that's all you need from them, So like they've done enough. And my friends, I'm doing the whole music scene. That's who I'm doing it with. So I already know I got their support, and I'm with this collective called AO1, and we do music together. So like the beats that you heard on Down is produced by St. James. He's also an artist, and then I have my friend Alfin, who's also an artist, and he kind of like arranged the song. And we got Jeremiah, who's musically talented. I mean, all these guys, they're all my friends. And Mari Love, she's amazing.
Wait, you're friends with St. James?
That's my dude. I can call him right now.
I love you talking about St. James from Monica Lewinsky, that song?
No, I don't think so. It's a different St. James.
Okay. I was about to say, I thought you were talking about the one from he was on Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl. Is that St. James? Is his last name St. James?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he ever.
I was about to lose my mind because I am a big fan of his. So speaking of the group AO1, you guys have a single called Waves. It is you and Marie Love. So tell me how that whole single came about before I go ahead and play it.
That whole single came out to be what we were just all hanging out, and we were like, yo, like let's go make a song. And then literally like 10 minutes, 15 minutes in, we were out there making a song. And that was during the pandemic. So like during the pandemic, we felt like Waves was just hitting us, but like it was a matter of just pushing through that, and like kind of like storms may come and go. Storms may come and go. Like, so it was like knowing that we're gonna weather the storm, so it was like pushing through. Yeah.
Wow, that's dope. That's something that we all can take from that. So I'm gonna play Waves.
Yeah.
I never noticed that my heart was so focused on this. La 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 la. It's hard to notice when these cycles keep falling.
Is that Marie Love? She has a beautiful voice.
She's dope.
Everything that happens now is history. Tell them
May come and go.
Oh wow.
No. Waves they come and go. Waves they come and go.
This song is so beautiful. So that was Waves. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. So are you guys actually a group, or are you just a team of friends that actually just come together every now and then to make great music?
Yeah, we're not a group. We're independent artists that come together and we make songs together and also help each other out with our songs. And like, yeah, I mean, so far as a collective, we had like over like 1 million streams on Spotify and all platforms. So, we're just growing together. This past 2 weeks, we've been in the studio, just working together, helping each other. So it's about collective, teamwork.
I think it's amazing to actually have a team of people that you can actually make music with. Because you hear so many people, they just go to the studio alone. They don't really have anybody it's easy to get inspiration from people too, because maybe you're just not feeling it one day and somebody can give you inspiration too. So I think that's really dope that you have that.
Don't let them take your soul now. Waves they come and go. Waves they come and go. Don't let them take control now. Don't let them take control. Tell him your story, righteous and holy. He's fighting for us, the ways of your glory. Like
Yeah, that's a fact.
Do you plan on putting out a full project soon?
Yeah, so I plan on releasing my debut EP album in May, but February, March, April, I'll be releasing singles. So stay tuned for that.
That's amazing. And once anybody that's on this show, anytime you have something going on, I always share it, post it, share it. It's like you're gonna be a lifelong Kayla's like support. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll be sharing with everyone also. So I have one more question I want to ask. Is there any type of advice that you have been given from friends or family to kind of encourage you to not stop? Something that's gonna always stay in the back of your mind throughout life?
Just them saying you got it. That's it. Like, you got it. So that's part of my my next song too, like saying you got it, knowing that you have that confidence, you got it, walk with your head on high, you got it. So like, it just matter if you got it. Just keep going.
So we know you're supposed to be putting out a few singles, but you actually gave me the pleasure of a snippet of a single. It doesn't have a name or anything yet. This is just a rough draft. So is it okay I play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. It's downloading now. Now I just had this. Don't worry, I edit this out. I just had this song up.
No worries.
Oh, I gotta download it. Okay. What's the inspiration behind this song while we wait for it to download? Because it sounds finished to me, so I'm not sure what you mean.
It's not done yet. Trust me, it's not done yet. The inspiration behind this song was after looking at the injustice that was happening around America, with especially with our people, Black people. I thought about making a song that kind of like reminded us on who we are, and like, walk with your head up on high, you got it. Patience, you got it. Don't let them rush you, you got it. So it's like, in life, like we can't walk with our head down. We gotta hold that confidence, and just like, so in the beginning of the song, it talks about like people get to know your neighbor, like, and I've been fighting for you. So it's like, it's like I feel like a superhero type of like,
yeah. That's the vibe I got from it too. When I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to play this single now.
People get to know your neighbor. I've been fighting for you. These wounds and scars
from the battle
that I fought. I know the pain that you feel.
Yes.
You gotta keep your head up.
This song is really dope, especially with what's going on right now.
You got it.
You got it.
Your head on high. You got it. Patience.
So that was a snippet of an unreleased song that you sent me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. You have a very powerful voice, and we actually met through Clubhouse. So thank you for coming to me and stuff like that. Were you in that room where it was like 100 people? It was like really late.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was amazing. So thank you for, finding me and reaching out and asking to be on the show and collaborating with me. I truly appreciate that too.
Oh, for sure. Thank you for the opportunity. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
So what's next for you, Stephane?
What's next for me?
Mm-hmm. As far as your career.
I think what's next is a lot more virtual concerts. This past summer, we were planning to do like a tour across the nation, but COVID was like, it's a cap. You ain't doing that. So like, So this year, I'm planning to do a lot more virtual concerts and small concerts if needed be. So just really releasing my debut EP album and seeing how that does, and then from that point, kind of like move forward with more music and collaborations.
Yeah.
Some collaborations I'm so excited for, but I can't even
Ooh.
say it because
You can tell
it's
me
like in
later.
the
Tell me later. I
huh.
won't tell.
I can tell you after the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that, and you're gonna love it. Trust me on that one.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you. I always get excited when I see great things happening for people, and you have
yeah,
a great passion for your music too. Just
yeah,
how you talk about your music, you can tell a lot by how somebody talks about their craft, and
yeah.
that's why I love this segment that I started because it's just like everybody's so creative. Everybody has different genres of music, but everybody has one love, and their love is for music. Hey y'all, it's Kayla Got the 411. If you want to keep up with me, all you got to do is just go to Google Kayla Got the 411. It will let you know everything that I have going on that first page. I have made sure of that. Or you can just go to YouTube, my main channel, and watch the show and make sure you subscribe. Thank you to everyone who leaves amazing comments and reviews under the comments. I read them and I truly appreciate them to the point they make me tear up. Also, my streams on Apple have been going up, so that lets me know that you guys are enjoying the audio from the videos on YouTube. So if you're listening on Apple, go ahead and drop your girl a review. And I truly appreciate everything that people are saying, nice comments. You know, if I'm able to make you laugh and smile, that's all that matters to me. My content clearly shows that I enjoy doing what I'm doing because I always have a good time. And just a quick update that I'm now on Pandora Podcast. So you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple, Google, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and of course, watch me on YouTube. So thank y'all so much, and I appreciate all the support, truly.